Hi, host Eric here. Let's talk with Finnish people. Take two of this video. What's it about? Not a whole hell of a lot. It's about liberating myself from the moment of irresolve. I'm stuck in a moment, stuck in a gumption trap of meh. I'm filled with a lot of meh right now. And what exactly do I mean by that? What I mean is there's a lot of little hassles need to be attended to, and not a lot of Eric's enthusiastic attention to go around. That's tied to a number of things, I suppose, but certainly it has to do with the medication cycle. And there's no point in avoiding that. This is Eric being highly ADD, which is to say, it's not really any different than normal Eric, except this Eric just sits here and drums his fingers and goes, what should I do? Should do this and that and the other thing. I don't want to do that. That sounds hard. That sounds unpleasant. What you gonna do when they come for you, bad boys? It's a question that mankind has asked throughout history. So I've got class tonight, and I'm kind of looking forward to that. I've got to cover some election stuff. I got all these thoughts racing through my head. None of them stick. I've been watching my old freestyles today. I mean, this is one thing I do a lot of when I am in this part of the cycle, is I consume a lot more and I create a lot less. So I've been watching those old freestyles, and I mean, or newer ones too, you know. The ones where I, though, am filming myself doing the freestyle, which is different than a lot of the music I'm making nowadays, in large part because I've got these instruments here now. I've got the drums here, which is great, and I've been making music with that, and that tends to cause me to approach music differently that doesn't lend itself to filming freestyles. So anyway, so there's not a ton of super recent ones of me filming myself freestyling a song as it's happening. The ones that I do watch, and there's quite a few of them that I've completed, but the point is, I can see the switch between introverted and extroverted intuition when I watch them. It's clear as day. My eyes roll back into my head. That's introverted intuition. That's when I'm turning that on. And then when I'm looking at the camera and stuff, it's extroverted intuition. When my eyes are open and you can see my pupils, it's extroverted intuition. And what's interesting is this. My eyes will roll back in my head, and I'll get an idea complete, like a chunk, the next chunk of the song. Then my eyes will come back, and I'll execute it. And at that point, I might even make changes using extroverted intuition, right? So I might change a word that introverted intuition suggests this, but I already used it. Or introverted intuition suggests the obvious rhyme, I want something less obvious. Is basically what it is. It's, in my mind, kind of fascinating to think about and watch. And I feel pretty confident that's what's going on. And then, like, on my, what I consider to be my most perfect freestyle is this one called Stumbling Over Rocks, or it's called, yeah, something like that. in the cold and dark, stumbling over rocks. That one, almost the entire thing is straight introvert intuition, and the way the whole thing fits together is, in my mind, it's about as perfect as I could ever hope for a freestyle to get. And you can never get them quite perfect because you're making them up as you go, right? So they tend not to feel like complete composed songs, but occasionally, if you nail one, it does. And especially if you get the narrative arc in place too, like in that one, it's it's something that it's like something that I didn't do, basically, something that I found, and that's the difference, I guess, between extrovert and introvert intuition.